Hey there, folks. John Henry, LowGenius.net. You know who I am. Let's talk about why I'm here. I'm here tonight, this video, to issue a challenge to the food service industry of corporate America. Every day in this country, at least 3-4 times a day, every single McDonald's, Burger King, Dairy Queen, Taco Bell, gas station, truck stop throws out tons upon tons upon tons of food in a country where people are starving. We complain about paying for health care, we complain about paying for social programs, and the standard line of argument is always, oh, well, we should just let private charity take care of it and it'll be fine. Well, my own experience, that's an exception rather than a rule, and when it comes to dealing with some of our social issues, it's also an exception, and I'm kind of tired of it. I'm sick of it. I look at a company, and again, McDonald's is the easy target, but they're all guilty of it. You got 50 double cheeseburgers sitting on your grill at the end of a shift, and it's going to be toss them out because nobody will buy them, and you refuse to give them away, citing liability, claiming that that's food that somebody would have bought if you hadn't given it to them. Well, that's bullshit, and we know it's bullshit. You do and I do. That's just not true, okay? First of all, if somebody's going to sue you over your burger, they were going to sue you over your burger anyway, whether it's fresh or not, because there's something wrong with your burger. That's not a problem with homeless people trying to eat. That's a problem with your food. Second of all, if you're going to claim that this is food that would have otherwise been sold, I'm going to have to call you a liar. If it would have otherwise been sold, you would have sold it. The people that I'm asking you to give it to can't buy it. They can't afford it. So here's the challenge. I want to see one company, at least just one company, take a lead on this, even if it's just a little franchise operator someplace. Take a lead on this. Commit to taking your discarded food at the end of whenever you discard it. Commit to distributing that food to people who need it. There are a million ways you can do it. You can call a taxi and have them take it to the homeless shelter. You could start a little non-profit that goes around and collects all the food and delivers it where it's needed. There's 1.5 million kids in this country who are going to go to bed tonight without a home. And I don't even want to tell you what 300,000 of those kids are going to do tonight in order to feed themselves. This is supposed to be the richest country on earth. It's about time we started acting like it. The obligation of success is that you help other people. Noblesse oblige, folks. You got to reach out. You got to help other people, because when one person fails, we all fail. And ultimately, we are all one society, we are all one culture, we are all one people, and when any one of our people fails to be able to live up to their full human potential because they don't have the resources, then we have all failed. A lot of you know I was homeless for a while, about 1.5 years ago out in California. And I don't want to get into too many details because I don't want to get the guy in trouble or anything, but there was a guy there who owned a pizza chain. And every night he would swing through the parking lot of the large chain grocery store there where all the homeless people camped with hot pizzas. He'd have like 30 hot pizzas in his truck, and he'd just give them out. Here you go. Here you go. You need this. I got it. Here you go. And this wasn't even throwaway food. This cat would make these pies every night. They weren't nothing fancy, just pepperoni pizza or some crazy bread or something. But you know what? That's what we all need to be doing. If everybody in this country who owned a business did things like that, we wouldn't have homeless people. We wouldn't have hungry people. We wouldn't have kids on the streets turning tricks to eat. There's 1.5 million people in this country between 11 and 17 on any given night who have no homes. How many empty houses are there in this country? How many apartment complexes are there with empty rooms in them that could be potentially used as short-term, shelter for these people? Why am I not seeing property managers stepping up and saying, oh, you know, I've got a 30% vacancy rate. Why don't we get somebody in here to manage that and, you know, offer some of these people a place to be? Because it's just sitting there empty anyway. And then we hit the utilities and get them to pitch in a little bit. They're all making money. They're all making money. So, back to the focus at hand, what I want to see is somebody, I don't care if it's Yum Brands or McDonald's or Burger King, whoever, I want to see somebody step up and say, you know what, we're going to stop throwing food away in a country, in a world where people are starving. We're going to stop throwing food away and we're going to get that food out to the people who need it. And they'll be happy to have it. Step up. Thanks.